Alright, everyone, it is I, Schroyer Jatstar Valentine, and today, or rather, no, tonight, we're going to be playing some more VRChat, and we're going to be checking out we're going to be revisiting a world that I have already checked out before, previously, a real long time ago, in fact, on a way earlier stream, this being frame of reference. Now, that particular stream, where this particular world is one I've covered before. It's a rather interesting horror map, and it has lots of very cool stuff regarding like portals, different like pop culture references, and a whole bunch of just cool stuff thrown in there. And yeah, that's kind of why I really love it. But yeah, the particular stream I took a look on it the first time around on, it was very scuffed. Shit wasn't working right. My PC was doing weird shit. My router was doing weird shit. It just, yeah, everything just basically fell apart with that stream, and yeah, it was just basically unwatchable. And also, this was before that was a really early stream before I like started really adopting like a more standard like a methodology of how I introduce myself and all that, and kind of more standard just MO in general. So that, or at least standard as far as like I use now MO. Um, so yeah, it just wasn't a good situation, and and that's why I am, of course, redoing it here and revisiting it here to give it a more proper, a more proper kind of exploration, and just a more proper showcase on a stream in general. Um, well, that, and also just the fact that I am kind of on a roll with these revisiting streams since King Crimson did so well, so I might as well do it. And so yeah, it's gonna be an interesting one. Let's get into this. Oh yeah, and a little bit on why I am streaming at midnight tonight. The early stream times have been making me super duper sick. Um, like I've been really tired recently. I've been really just not in my right state of mind. Like it's really been taking a heavy strain on my body to wake up that early and to go right to streaming, go right to streaming, go right to streaming. So because of that, I just thought, you know what if I do it at night tonight, and then that way I could sleep in tomorrow and recover for 3 days from all the shit I put myself through. Doing all these early streams because it was a fucking nightmare on my body. But yeah, that is why I am so yeah, that's why I'm doing it at these later hours compared to a lot of my a lot of my streams period, because most of the time, even at normal hours, I would start at 3 at 3 at the latest. So this is extremely late for me.
On behalf of everyone at the Haunted Kingdom,
Huh?
thank you for joining us today. We hope
Ooh,
you
Haunted
enjoy
Kingdom.
and created memories that will
Huh,
last
kind of like
forever.
Magic Kingdom,
Our park
but
is
haunted.
now closed for the evening. Have a safe trip home.
Shit!
Good night.
I got there too late. Fuck. Huh? Oh well. And I really hope that no one, actually, you know what? I should check. Because if anyone wants to come on, then I should not leave them behind. Nope. Nope. Sarah is not on, and neither is anyone else. And also, this is a PC only world, so none of my questy friends could show up. Um. So yeah. Oh, well, Moss. Man, I really do love this. What the fuck? Huh? Um. This map's aesthetic, like it looks really, really I wouldn't say quite organism because it's not really liminal. It's more it's more like just conventional like industrial. Like it's very clear as a purpose and not everything is all wet, all wonky and all over the place, but it's still really really well done. And in fact, I think this map got like on the Halloween featured for VRChat. At least I'm pretty fucking sure it did. Like, I want to say, yeah, last year. That's right. Ooh, radiation symbol. All right, just for that alone, you can kind of tell that they're experimenting with some pretty strange stuff back here. Oh shit. What the? What is this thing? Well, this is actually what is used to create the doors. It appears to be like some kind of like portal generator, like a really big portal gun, basically that shoots out portals at this wall that then form, uh, well, portals are dimensions. And it seems like from the way that the radioactive symbols are placed and stuff, that it seems to generate really, really high like does the radiation either that or it uses like some kind of nuclear process to do so. I'm not really sure. But yeah, this is a really rare. This is really the like the center like the big focal point for this map is this portal generator. So let's go ahead and fire it up. Here we go. What the? Oh, I know that scene. Yep. I know that scene all too well. It was originally go to now before we continue, I was originally gonna talk about Fistnum a bit in this stream, but honestly, I think it's better to let that sell for a bit and then go over that like maybe next week when a bit of the dust is settled and things are a bit less dangerous, I guess. And yeah, I know that I usually say clear this, but Visnom's different. He's kind of not only the figurehead of like FNAF streaming, he's the figurehead of YouTube streaming, or one of them. So it's not really I am going to talk about Visnom. It's more of a I have to talk about Visnom. We have to talk about Visnom, num num. But no, seriously, we actually do. That's why I'm saving that for next week. So yeah. Hmm. What the? Ah! On the older headphones, it did not. Ah! Because my Hewlett Packard Cloud Alpha gives a much different meaning from the Frayed Creative Sensei Stereo Blaster headset I was using back then with my my Outcaster. Holy shit, the sound design. And also, I do want to take your attention a little bit to these claw marks here. Really shows that some really nasty shit came out of these portal experiments in the past, and like attacked one of the scientists or some shit. So it really shows that these are not all safe, and that they have had a lot of fucked up shit and like accidents happen down here because of them. Just it's something I thought I would kind of talk about out there, and also the portal technology themselves. So the technology behind like the portals and shit that you see in this map, apparently, for the most part, they're using either like different models with stuff inside them, or they're like using some kind of projected textures, or some normal mapping FMV magic for a few of them as well. It all really depends on which door, because the ones with the actual models, you can really tell. You can really tell they have like actual models behind them. Whereas the portals with the projected textures, or dynamic textures, I guess you could say. Yeah, they're markedly lower quality than the model-based ones. That's all I'm gonna say. But not that that's all bad, because this map is still really good. But still. What the? Oh, I recognize this one! I had to turn it down extra so that Universal does not kick my ass. I don't think I played too much to get on their bad side. I think I'm still good. Hmm? What the? Ah! That was one of the dynamic texture ones. Or animated texture one. I don't know how you want to call it. You know, whatever you want to call it, texture ones. That's what those were. Or that's what one of those was. Now, I'll save it for later. Next door. Oh, I recognize this. I watched enough Star Wars to know what this is. Ho! It's him. Darth Vader! And that is a full model bot. Oh, fuck. Uh, uh. Hmm. Hmm? What the? Ah! I don't know. At this rate, I don't really want to pull the lever again, but we might as well. Might as well. Oh, just a normal door. Wait a minute. All work and no play? How'd I know it'd be the Shining reference? Very, very good replica of it is that. Now, um, real quickly, I do want to talk about, well, not real quickly, it's going to take a while, but I do want to talk about some future Abby options for redebut because, some things happened recently. Number one, the God Revenger was released, giving us another alternative to the Rendo because eh, that one I can show on stream. Or rather, is a lot more streamable than the runner. Which I do use runners from time to time on stream, yeah, but I don't know. I never really felt like they really fit. Whereas the Revenger, on the other hand, it's a lot easier to, get like stream ray, and it's a lot, there's a lot less chance of like you fucking up with it. So I might end up using that as Severendo, but might be the keyword there because here's the thing. I am really partial to Rendos because Rendos They're kind of like the Abby I started out with. They um were there for like pretty much since the beginning. They were they were the main Abby I specifically sought out when I got VRChat because really because when I saw like several other VTubers, I guess you could consider me that. Um, using rendos and shit. Like like that really got me into them because they just always seemed so cool. They just always seemed like really cool abbeys to use. They and now after experiencing them, I could definitely confirm that yeah, they are. And they're really fun too. Um albeit, there are others that do have features that are more advanced than Rose do, like God Runners can fly, God Revenger I'm pretty sure can fly. Um quite a few Abbeys of audio links, something that Rendos don't. Um and so on and so forth. But you can modify a render to have those. So as such, the most likely option that I'm probably gonna do is I'm probably going to contact someone about getting, like the rendo base and then getting some Go-Go Loco, some other shit. And I have lots of people who could provide me the resources I need. Now, because I went to MMD Worlds and I met some of Sarah's other friends who special in Avi development, or specialize in Avi development, I should say. And they pretty much have very, very advanced knowledge of working with rendos. In fact, one guy is entirely just devoted to rendo. Rendo, rendo, rendo. That is the only Avi he will use, and the only Avi he will actually develop new versions of. So yeah, I could definitely contact them and get some of the parts and various shit I need, and then just build my render that way instead of having to go with a God Revenger or something a little extreme and overkill like that. Not to say that is exactly extreme and overkill. Like God Revengers are really good for streaming if you know what you're doing. So are God Runners, but it's kind of more than what it's kind of not really what I want, because what I want is very particular. And also, those abbeys are not nearly as modular as the rendos are in overall design. So yeah, that's another big problem because again, they use bases that were designed specifically for that abbey. As such, you know, uh, it's very hard to swap like you can with a rendo or any other booth models. So, and there's also some other things too, um, that I'm a little worried about with the Revengers and shit, and having them on stream, or at least using them on stream. Like some of the icons in the menu are a little yeah, I don't know about that. Maybe if I have like a third-person camera setup, then I would, but I don't know. First person is risking it a little. So there are some other things too, but um, yeah, for the most part, it's just modularity and I'm just really partial to Rendos. Rendo, you know, is a cute fox that does have a bit of a warrior vibe to it, and it's stock configuration, kind of like the God Runner. The God Runner has way more of a military vibe though. Like it is overtly just designed as a military abbey. Not like it doesn't even hide its warrior influences at all. Um, but yeah, with the Rendo is a bit more subtle with that, I guess you could say. And that does make for it being a little bit more flexible too, I guess. So yeah, in other words, I'm pretty much probably gonna start learning how make my own avies. Um, I mean there are like videos I could try. Lots of documentation on Windows. Or such shit. Pretty. So needless to say, it's not all that hard, and I have lots of resources to work with. But it's gonna be a bit of a pain. But it's gonna be a bit of a pain figuring it out first, and yeah, all that. So pretty soon in the next coming weeks, I know I promised this over and over again, only to once again delay it and once again delay it and once again delay it and once again delay it because I can never find someone to actually build it. But pretty soon uh, you might. Let's be honest here. I'm not making too big promises, but yeah, you might see my new rendo come out. And when it does, it's gotta be fucking awesome. But you, time to continue. Huh? What the? Oh, okie doke. Oh, I know what this is! Monsters Inc. This is Omega DMCA. But damn! And that is one thing I will say about this map. The background designs are all really, really good. Um, like you could tell that they actually put effort into the backgrounds, which is something you do not really see a lot with these normal elevator-esque maps. Is like actual effort put into the background scenery and other shit like that. So already you can see that this was not made by some people who were just making scary map. Ooh, no, it was actually by people who really cared about it. Like you could tell this was really a passion project um of sorts. And yeah, that is really, really obvious here. For sure. What the? Or I have a feeling I know what this is. Oh god, is it bugging? Come on. Yeah, it was. This door always bugs like that quite a bit. Ah! Oh, it's just a gnome. I think this is the next to final door. Ah, it's Courage the Cowardly Dog. Ah! Free Fred! Ha! Okay, that was a little funny. Hmm. Oh, this one. It's known for being a little, I got it first try. It's a little bit more finicky than that most of the time. Whoa. Look at all this gold. Huh? Of course it's guarded by a dragon. Doesn't seem friendly. I don't know, maybe it is. With dragons, I don't really, seek to judge their intentions early on because oftentimes they look intimidating, but they're actually, they don't actually bear ill will towards you. And that's it. And there is the contact information for the people who made this wonderful little world. So what I think about this world overall, I think it's really, really good. Like not only does it, not only does the setup just seem really, really well done and professionally done with, this theme park researching into like, portals and shit like that, and just like having this weird underground lab underneath their park. Like, I'll admit, like that general like design is just yeah, it's just really, really well done. Do I wish that they had a bit more detail leading up there? Yeah, a little, but it can't be too choosy. It's really quite good, even if it isn't the most detailed thing I've ever seen. Um, Optimization, mwah, mwah. Some of the best optimization I have seen in VRChat. Um, not only in recent maps, but period. This runs just fine on my desktop with little to no problems at all. Yeah, it's just a really, really good run map, and I think that a lot of maps should definitely follow this one in terms of like overall optimization style. Like I don't really know how they got to how they got to run like this, to run this good, but yeah, it's just really, really just fantastic. Now, overall aesthetic is the aesthetic. Oh man. Well, okay, some of the Nightmare Park aesthetic does look a little dated. Like, this looks pretty much just like any 2009 video game ever. But in doing so, it looks absolutely fucking awesome. And I gotta say, it is really, really well done. Um, and and it's just really, really pleasing to look at. There weren't any glaring like artifacts or anything, and like it genuinely did not have any issues whatsoever in terms of overall visual issues or any of that. Um, and plus the doors themselves and the level design and the aesthetic within the doors themselves, absolutely impeccable. Um, Again, with most of these normal elevator style maps, you don't really see that much, you know, that much kind of, like attention to detail being put in there. Usually you see, just a bunch of shit thrown together and call it a map. Um, but no, here they made sure that it, fit together, that it had a general, a general like aesthetic and theme, and that generally just followed through on that throughout the entire map. And I think that is really, really well done. Um, and every event within each of the doors really fit together. Um, like it's just really, really, really good. And the animations are some of the best I've seen in VRChat. Um, period. I mean, yeah, there are maps like Beyond a Bit that, the scale of those is way bigger, but they don't get as much detail or as much movement as these do. Like it's just really just well done. Well done overall. Um so what would I rate this map overall? To be honest. Um, Honestly, I'd rate it 9.9 out of 10. One of the hands down best maps I've ever seen in VRChat, and one of my first maps in VRChat, believe it or not. Like I did cover it later, like around like February or March, but or maybe even late January, but this was one of my first maps I have visited in the entire fucking game. And as such, it really holds a very special place in my heart. It's just really just a good solid map. And if you have a PC, um, absolutely give it a whirl. Check this thing out. It is really quite impressive what they've done. Um, so now then, to get to scheduling, and you get the drill by now, but so uh, I really, so that's pretty much it for this stream. I really didn't, intend to, stream for long tonight. I just thought, I'd at least get something out there. I mean, I am a little tired. It's very late for me. It is almost 12:02 a.m. in fact. Like it's just, yeah, I did not intend to, stay on long. But, um, I'm just really glad that I just got something out there in general, for you all to enjoy. Um, now, now tomorrow, what will I be doing? Tomorrow I will not have any stream because I'm gonna be sleeping in. Because with how these early morning streams have been taking a toll on me, I think it's best if I just, sleep in for a few days and then hit really, really hard on Monday again or Tuesday, depending on when I actually, stream again. And that's pretty much what I'm gonna do. Um, uh, is I'm gonna, basically just rest for 3 days, perhaps work out, perhaps, work on map stuff if I can, perhaps work on Abby stuff if I can. And then I'm going to, really hit hard next week and just continue with our normal schedule, fully freshened up and feel a lot better. Um, so yeah, that's pretty much my general plan. Also, I do have to announce some things about Crimson. Um, he's now out of that really nasty toxic group that we were dealing with for a while, and yeah, he's now safe, and yeah, you don't really have to worry about him now. Um, and he might actually be joining us for next stream if I choose to do a VRChat stream either really early or normal time. So yeah. Oh yeah. One last thing that I forgot to point out about this map. What the? Yeah, it actually has a mystery machine with the blue guy from the actual attraction, I might add, T-posing inside of it. Weird, but whatever. Not gonna really judge too harshly on that. So yeah. Um, yeah, that's pretty much You know what? No, I might as well just. You know what? I was originally gonna plan this for next week, but fuck it. I'll discuss the. You know what? No, it's better off next week. It's better off if I discuss it next week. Uh, and also, I might try to have some of my MMD friends on a stream next week as well. So yeah, be on the lookout for that. And it will actually, because it's getting a little cooler, I might try to stream at my normal time again. I won't be streaming any game too big. It's probably gonna be either Honkai Star Rail or more of this. But yeah, I will try to stream at my normal time. But let's be honest here, with how those Netgear drivers are eating my PC from the inside out, I don't think it's gonna work too well. That is, if it even is the Netgear drivers, because my PC's been having weird issues with VRChat too. Um, recently, and really just loading games in general. Recently, it's been having weird issues with. Um, like it will take forever to load VRChat, and a lot of the symptoms from that just really seem to indicate that there might be something up my hard drive as well, which might actually be why the drivers are not loading in properly. Is not only are they fucking spyware, enable spyware that isn't really drivers, but also because my hard drive might actually be failing. So yeah, I am going to be doing a lot more investigation work into that. Yeah. And I am definitely going to be investigating the possibility that it could actually be my HDD also failing on me. So because that's a really scary possibility. Because here's the thing about Vixen. Vixen, I cannot get anything off of. Vixen is a black hole of information because the motherboard got so fucked up from U-Haul, moving it to our new house back in 2020 that external hard drives no longer detected. And if they are, Vixen will freak out and either blue screen or give a message saying that the hard drive has been corrupted or is damaged or some shit. So yeah, I can no longer even get information out of Vixen. So if the hard drive dies, there goes my stream career. Just kidding. I'll find a way to get around it, but it won't be easy. Certainly won't be easy, but I will find a way to get everything back and set up. And plus, I'll lose a bunch of valuable information too. I should really start, plan for the future when it actually does fail. Just gonna, just, uh, just gonna say that right now. So yeah, um, yeah, I am going to try to stream at my normal time. I don't really know how it'll work or what will happen, especially because I'll be doing it, for a good hour. Like this one is. But yeah. I really don't know how everything will work. I don't know, will my PC blow up? Will, shit go wrong? Like it always seems to does with me because I have, bad luck, period, with this kind of shit. But, that is kinda, what I'm thinking so far. Um And so yeah, you can definitely look forward to that pretty soon, needless to say. And I'll let it get to the hour mark, and then that's when I officially call it quits. Because here's the thing, I don't really like ending off streams early. I don't really like doing it under an hour. That's just kind of a thing with me. But yeah. Um, so needless to say, oh yeah, and also I am going to start finding a world creator to perhaps help me on making my map a reality, my home world a reality. It is going to be Crimson Fox. More on that later in the week. But I know I did originally title it Twilight Fox, but you see, Crimson created this new group after leaving the really nasty one called Crimson Crew, which I am actually a part of. So, in other words, it kind of became like, it kind of became kind of necessary to also rebrand that to Crimson Fox in accordance with this. Because I kind of wanted to feel like our like a thing we kind of well, what was originally my idea. I will not lie. But I at least want to, feel like an idea we all kind of started with. Or rather, an idea that I started with, but we all kind of, share, especially with the group thing going on. So yeah, that's kind of why I did that. And also another thing is, and speaking of rebrands, after all that went down this week, I don't really know. Hey, Sarah! I'm just about to finish up stream here. And yeah, I know I hardly ever stream at midnight, but I thought I would this time, just so I could get sleep tomorrow. Sure. Yeah, go on ahead. All right, Sarah's joining for a little while. And then once they get here, we're going to discuss the rebrand a bit further. Because here's the thing. I realize that one big thing that is kind of hindering, um, my reach is the fact that most people cannot spell Schrodinger. Oh god, that almost DDoSed my stream. So I might actually end up... Shit. Not what I wanted to do. Okay, the spawn points need a little work. But overall, really good map. There you are. Oh, hell yeah! Awesome. As for me, I am working on announcing my big. So one thing I did kind of realize is that most people cannot spell Schrödinger. So for official channel branding, I might change it to either. Yeah. Yep. I misspelled it though is the thing. And ever since it's kind of become part of my brand, and I never fixed that. Whoops. And I just realized now that that was a big mistake. Um, and it took me 6 months to realize it. I am an idiot. But, but yeah, so for official channel branding, I might actually do like I don't know, like Golden Gear streams or because most people know how to spell golden and gear, and plus I could spell it, so will work perfectly. Or Valentine streams, either one. Now, my name personally will still be Schrodinger Valentine, of course, because it's yeah, Broken Valentine. That's even better. Yeah, I'm just gonna go with Broken Valentine. But yeah, that's going to be the big re-debut. That also comes with a new rendo. It's gonna be two Broken Valentine and the new rendo and a bunch of other really cool shit. So yeah, lots of exciting things coming pretty soon. Lots of lots of stuff coming up here, and yeah, I can't wait. It's gonna be awesome. We're gonna have an all new overlay with the new official Broken Valentine logo because yeah, whoops. But and a bunch of other cool stuff. Uh, but don't worry, it will still be the same old Fox, same old energy, same old screaminess, same old pretty much everything you like. Just new name, uh, new channel name, new branding, and new sweet Abby to go with it. Yep, exactly. So yeah, um, um, and as I said, no stream over the next 3 days. Again, because I will be recovering from having to wake up super duper early, and constantly push myself all the time. But uh, I will still I still will be active on VRChat. I still will be pretty active there. Um, and plus next week I will be hitting it very very hard, and even trying stream at my normal time, which I don't know how that will work, but it's worth a shot. So yeah. But I gotta get going. You pretty much know the drill. I can't stay here forever. Thank you all for watching this world stream here. I hope you have a wonderful rest of the day, night, week, whatever. And I'll see you all on, well, sometime next week for whenever I stream next. So yeah. Um, good night, everyone. Stay classy, everyone. And good night. I'll see you all, well, sometime next week for whatever I had planned then. So yeah. See you there, everyone.